Welcome to your doom. Shut it and get over here. Massive uppercut! Hello and welcome to another edition of the JabJab Show. Now today I'm going to be talking about a couple of things, mainly what I've been doing since my last video, and also all the things I've got bought and so forth for Christmas. What I said yes to Santa for, and plus a few other things I got, which were surprises for me. I didn't plan it like this. I didn't plan to have a couple of weeks or so off before, since my last video. It just happened, I'm really busy with stuff. I'm still off work, but I've been working on myself and all, self-help and improvement and things, broadening my knowledge, and just things like that, and plus the whole Christmas thing, and also as well, I've been talking a little while about my current project I'm working on personally, and I'll go into more detail in a separate video into whys and hows and so forth. The project I'm currently working on, like a personal project, is an animation. I'm getting back into animation. Yeah, Christmas. What I got for Christmas, and I did mention in one of the previous videos, it might have been my last video, I said no to Santa on certain things, and I went on to reasons why and so forth. But I did mention that there was a retro game thing that I was interested in getting, and I am going to get, and I have got, because I had to bite myself through various little misunderstandings and so forth. But I got it myself, which did a lot of research, and I'll go into more details in another video. But basically what I got, as the thumbnail said, or showed, I've got a Commodore 64 Mini, C64 Mini. I love this stuff. I chose this to get this over the PS1 Mini and the Neo Geo Mini. My reasons for not getting them to plug and play devices are highlighted in the previous video. So yeah, I've had a go of it. Love this stuff. A few games on it. It's very nicely packaged, and it's very it's very well put together. When this came out, the Commodore 64 Mini came out, and I was watching reviews and so forth, and a common thing was all about the control. Like the joystick that you got with the device was not as precise as it should be. For certain games, you've probably been there where you're playing certain games and it's like, you don't need fast reflexes or just kind of movements, little nudge of the joystick or keys here and there, and it's not quite the way it should be or the way that you remember, and you're unfairly punished in the game because of it. Now, okay, that's a big thing for me. If you can get a lovely game, lovely looking game and so forth, but if the controls are rubbish, then it kind of destroyed it. That's my opinion anyway. So obviously, the Commodore 64, with all this persistent review saying, oh, it's really good stuff, really all that, but the controls let it down. I think, well, what's the point then? Because it's gonna just let me down with. But I have read in a couple of reviews, yeah, it is, you can get another joystick, you can get a different joystick, obviously one that does work and is precise and so forth, and you can use that, because it's a USB connector, to the joystick. I thought, I don't know why, I thought the joystick was just connected to the actual device itself, which is not, which I'll go into another video. So yeah, I got one of these. Played a few games on it, all good fun. Nice, I'll say nicely packaged, nicely arranged, and I'm impressed with this. But I will talk about this in more detail in an unboxing if you haven't got one of these before. So, as I say, I played a few games on it, and the next thing I got, which I didn't know I was going to get, Asteroids. If you can see that, Asteroids, little mini arcade game thing. So it's very, switch on. I don't know if this is going to show up or not. But you got to start pausing a little joystick there. You can hear the noises. Don't think that's coming through. But you play. It's not exactly how. Someone switch off, but it's not exactly how the arcade is because of things. Because it's but it's good fun. I had a go. My son likes it and all because I like the little bleepy noises and so forth, and it's nice. It's easy to get a grip. So if anyone, Asteroids is very easy to get to kind of start and get used to it, but it's very difficult. So I'll go one of them. Asteroids Arcade. That's the only game on this device, but it's alright. It's good fun nonetheless. The next one I got for Christmas. I got this from one of my cousins. It's a cup. It's a Super Mario cup. You can see there. But it's not any old Super Mario Cup. This is actually my second one. I've already got this one. But I got one last year, and someone else bought me one this year. It's a kind of magic cup, Freddie Mercury. You know, you put hot water in it, and it comes and it does the whole. It changes. The picture changes, and no one knows how this works. Obviously, the image changing through the magical thing of heat or something. I don't know, but it's doing that, which is all good fun. So there we go. Now the next lot, I got a gift voucher, and with that, and plus I bought some other stuff. So I went into a well-known chain of, well, a shop basically. This is a chain you can buy DVDs, Blu-rays, and CDs and stuff from. And you probably know, you can, when I go on about it, and I got 5 for £30 on Blu-rays. So I just got a bunch of Blu-rays. Why not? All horror related. Well, you know, anyway, they're not all horrors, but that's the first one. These are all Blu-rays, like I say. Children of the Corn. I've not seen this in a long time. There's this whole series of them. And this is, you know, if you watch any of the pickups and stuff, you know, my Blu-ray collection, you know, 88 films and things like that. You know, this is 88 films. I love this kind of thing because, you know, these kind of like packages, because they've got a lot of extras on there. Well, so this is Children of the Corn. I'm trying to get the shine away. There you go. The next one is The Pit and Pendulum. The Pit and the Pendulum. Again, I've not seen this in a long time. Yeah, Stuart Gordon, the chap who did Reanimator, he did this one. So Oliver Reed, Jeffrey Coombs, again, Reanimator, and Lance Henriksen, who's a bishop from Aliens. And yeah, and Children of the Corn has Linda Hamilton, who's Sarah Connor. Anyway, and I've not seen the next one, Driving Massacre. I just like the sound of it, you know, very B-movie-esque. Slasher Classics Collection. 88 films again, lots of lovely extras on here. I do like looking behind the scenes, you learn a lot about looking around the scenes if you're that way inclined. Next one isn't horror related, it's All Eyes on Me. It's Tupac Shakur, you know, biopic. I missed this at the cinema. It's got a few deletes, well, you know, extras and stuff, Blu-ray. I'm a big fan of hip hop from back in the day. Tupac, you know, I've got, you know, a few of his albums and so forth. He, you know, I'm not going too much into the life and career of Tupac, you know, but if you know, a good thing to watch is the Nick Broomfield documentary about Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Tupac and Biggie, it's called. You know, it's really good. I like Nick Bloomfield, his way of doing things in documentary style. But you know, looking forward to watching this. I've not seen it, like I say, and I've never seen this one. The last one I got it's called Amazon Women on the Moon, which the name itself, like, you know, it speaks to me. It's lovely. 101 films, Blu-ray, and it's got a lot of. I don't know if it's showing up there. If I get it, it's maybe quite reflective because of the light I've got on the video. It's got a lot of you know, actors on there. If you can't read them all, it was done at Arquette. Paul Bartel's director of Death Race 2000. Ralph Bellamy, Carrie Fisher, Sybil Danning. Just going through some of them. Steve Allen, Steve Guttenberg, Mahoney, Arsenio Hall, Ed Begley Jr., Russ Meyer. Anyone? You probably know him, and BB King. Cause there's some others on there, but yeah, I just thought, like, it just sounds like maybe a lot of stunt casting in there. I've not seen it, but it's I don't know. I just thought I'd pick it up because I like to learn new things, and you know, I've never heard of it, so I bought it over other things. Because the next one I got, the last thing I bought, I'd say that covers my £30 gift voucher. But I thought, I like getting books as well when I'm at this place. You know, last year I got some books as well. They had a big stand of them. Anyway, I was looking through and I thought, okay, I've not read any Philip K. Dick's things for a while. So I thought, okay, I'll get that one. I have my eyes on a few of these books, but also I looked at this other one, this other non-related, you know, this non-fiction book, and I ended up getting a non-fiction book. It is, and I've got similar books as well. How Comics Work. You see there, you know, you got by Tim Pilcher and David Gibbons, the chap who drew Watchmen as well as other things. I'd say it's, you know, I'm a big fan of learning things, and you know, talking about the animation as well. I wanted to get the Bullet Beef Monkey off the ground. Did a video on that a few months ago as a comic book, and I just thought, alright, I'm gonna get this. This goes through all the well, basically, as the title suggests, how comics work. You know, it goes through script writing, visual groundwork, sequential storytelling, lettering, colouring, design, and various exercises. Now, I've got a few books on sequential art and sequential storytelling and how to do things and so forth. And I just want to refresh my memory and, you know, obviously get some insight from you know, people in the know, people who are like, you know, legends in the field of comic books and so forth. So I thought I might as well get this book as well. It should have been $16.99. I got it for $7.99. So if you're that way inclined, I recommend picking it up, because it's, you know, 190 odd pages of like just lovely stuff, insightful things. It's a book you can dip in and out of depending on where you are, you know, what kind of stage you are developing comic books, or if you just got an interest in how things are made, kind of thing. Because you know, so I just thought I'd get that. You know, I'm into lots of different things, you know, arts wise and creativity, and you know, films, video games and so forth. So there we go, that's what I got for Christmas. Well, along as chocolate and, you know, socks, and well, I didn't even get socks, but, you know, it sounds like weird, you know, an adult not getting socks for Christmas. Smelly stuff, you know, it's the same deal. But I thought I'd show these, you know, obviously me comic C64 Mini, I had my own, because as soon as it was announced, I made a video on it, and that was quite a popular video. And I thought, well, I'm gonna look into it again. And like I say, I found out you can get a Dexter and a different joystick or control pad or something. Probably joystick's best, because, you know, people reminded that. But I will go into more detail regarding that. So my question is this: did you get any retro game or movie inspired things for Christmas that you wouldn't mind sharing? Regards to the Commodore 64 Mini, do you have one? Would you get one? What games would you suggest me play? I mean, I've played some of the classics. I've played 4 or 5 like on there that are considered Commodore 64 classic, you know, classics on the computer and so forth. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got an original Commodore 64 myself. I've got a bunch of games as well, and I know you get 64 games with it. It's not the whole library of games. There's obvious omissions on there. What it does allow you to do is put in ROMs on the actual plug on the actual device. I've read like it's quite awkward to do. I don't know, I've not really gone down that route. Maybe I will, I don't know. But at least it's kind of open source enough so I can just bung your own stuff off if you need to. I know obviously you know, there's videos on, they've already hacked the PS1 Classic and so forth, but I don't know. Again, I'll go into a different video with more things, with the unboxing and the playing and so forth. If you got any requests and so forth of what games to play on there, which I may or may not have heard of, just put them in the comment section down below. Any of the films that I've highlighted or anything, you know, down below as well, like any comments on them. Anyway, so thanks for your time, and if you like this kind of thing, tell all your friends and everything. If you like this kind of, tell your friends and everything. Yeah, just do that. And in the words of the new Cyrus, send the word.